Can good and evil coexist? Can a human being be in possession of the good spirit and the evil spirit at the same time or at different times? Does the earth consist of good spirits and evil spirits? Does the supernatural realm consist of good spirit and evil spirit? Hello everyone, welcome back to Breakage Barriers. My name is Blessing, but I love to be called Lady B. There are so many examples of this here on earth. There are instances whereby a person who was once perceived to be good suddenly does evil. We have seen instances whereby a person can be possessed of evil spirits and be in manifestation of such spirits in deeds, in words, of course resulting from the mind, thoughts. But all this is what gives birth to the manifestation of either good spirits or evil spirits. It all starts from the mind. That's why the well-being of our mind and our spirituality is of great importance, because it is that spirit being that manifests in the physical, which is what everyone sees. You can see a particular person looking decent, looking normal, looking innocent or unharmful, until that person starts to act or speak. Then one can determine where to place that person as a spirit and where not to. And these all reflects in the earth that we live in. That's the cosmos. In this earth, we see the manifestation of good and evil happening. In some or many cases, evil could be perceived as being more on this earth. Therefore, on this earth, evil and good spirits do coexist. And I use that word spirit because as humans embodied in flesh, we are all spirits. Although our spirit is not defined until it manifests in behavior, in thoughts, and in action. So can a human or a person be of good and evil spirits at the same time or one at a time? There are manifestations all over the place where a person who was once considered to be of good ethics and representative of good spirits suddenly be in representation of evil or evil spirits. And how does this evil or evil spirit manifest? How does evil manifest? Evil can be considered as the absence of good. It is where evil exists in a place, in a person, or on earth where there is no presence of good. So this evil can continually increase depending on the accommodation or permission of this evil. Therefore, can also be explained in three ways: metaethics, normative ethics, and applied ethics. So evil and good can be contained in one. Evil and good is contained in the earth. Evil and good is also contained in the supernatural realm. So in this journey of life, the forces that we have to battle with is massive. And as humans, we have to be in recognition of this because it is the reality of life. So in every human, there are two parts in us, the good and the evil. And bear in mind, we are spirits. So if we are spirits, that means we've got both good and evil in us. We can either manifest one or the other, but there's oneness between these two in every human. It now depends on which of these we permit to manifest. If we are going towards manifesting a moral decadence or manifesting moral ethical values. So again, it's a lot of battle for us humans to deal with, because it's not the internal aspect that humans have to deal with, but also the external aspect of good and evil. But it all starts from within, because it is when we are able to wrestle successfully or victoriously this battle that we are able to manifest externally good or evil. So the good and evil is within every human being, just like we have good and evil in the world. The question now is, which of these spirits do you permit? Which of these spirits do you manifest or allow to manifest? Again, the struggle begins from within, the mind, the mental well-being of every individual, the spirituality of our core essence here on earth. And this is where people experience two voices in their mind. One voice telling them to do evil, and the other voice telling them to do good. The choice now lies on every individual. Which voice do you go with? For one to be able to make these decisions, the question again is, what has that individual been influenced by all this while? Because we are all creatures that are and have been influenced in one way or the other. So where does your influence come from? Have you been influenced by the evil spirit or the good spirit? Which will be the basis of the determiner of what choice you make. But the problem which lies before humanity is that we all think our battles are external, which are distractions. So people are regularly battling external issues left and right and all over the place. And some of these battles are won, but many of these battles are left as struggles for a lifetime, because people go about it the wrong way. The wrong way in that the battles are meant to be fought internally first. Battles of hate, battles of jealousy, battles of injustice, and so many battles that is representative of evil. Because for one to be possessed by evil spirits is for one to be internally overcome by evil. And this internal that I'm talking about is of our spirituality and our mindset, which affects our mentality. I mean, there's much that I would really love to share with you all, but as this knowledge is unfolding, it becomes a huge topic to discuss in one goal. So this video is going to be more of a continual topic to discuss on. But yes, evil do coexist. For example, here on earth, we have evil coexisting in one place, sometimes at the same time and sometimes not. And yes, we have evil coexisting in a person, in an individual, sometimes at the same time and sometimes not. It only depends on which one we allow. And for us to be able to allow one or the other, it depends on what we are feeding our mind with, which is going to influence our decision making and probably might lead that individual either on the paths of good or on the paths of evil, which is going to be a full manifestation of the evil spirit or a full manifestation of the good spirit. It is here that the African spirituality teaches how to ward off these unwelcome evil spirits by way of prayers, incantations, of course, good incantations, by telling of tales to teach good morals and ethics, and promoting the practice of good moral ethics in the community so that the young ones can emulate the good and not evil. Because it is from the practice of moral decadence, immorality in one's life, in the community, that the evil spirits are able to manifest and take possession of that individual, the community, and above all, the society at large. When good moral ethics is promoted, when love is promoted, compassion, empathy towards oneself and others, in such practice, evil spirits are weeded off. Because evil spirits do not manifest love. Evil spirits don't manifest kindness, compassion, good ethics. Same thing goes with good spirits. It is in the presence of all these good qualities that you find the good spirit dwelling there. Just like the earth is a house that consists of good and evil spirit at the same time, so can our body, which is representative of a house too, can consist of good and evil spirit, either at the same time or one at a time. But which one we now give room to dwell in us now lies with us. That's why you see people doing what they normally would not want to do, because evil has been given the permission to manifest. So it is quite technical to explain, but this is just the basis of how evil and good spirit coexist in this earth or in an individual's body. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I'll see you next time.